Here we got pick and bans, and Gragas has not been banned.
McMoody
It's actually McMoody's picking
it.
up the Gragas.
Oh,
alright. Okay.
don't do it. Don't do it. It is your kryptonite.
Beat it or join them, you know?
There's
It is
also
what it
been
is,
no
I guess.
Alawi ban here.
For sure. They must
so will
seem, I
5DK
mean,
pick it up.
it did wonders for them in that game, but we'll see. I think
McMoody's also going for a Nautilus. I think we've seen that once.
we have. So I think
have,
I know.
yeah.
I know what's happening here. They're doing what they did in Game 2 against Pakara Brala. So essentially, they are switching up their plan here. So it's now going to be Dragole 13 going top, because they want to try and get a winning top lane as opposed to a losing. And so they're sending Nyash Warrior or Lord McMoody into the support role, where he's going to play Nautilus. He's still going to be a bit beefy, a bit tanky, but he's not going to be as, because he's in the support role now, he's going to just basically be a go button for the team. So that's the plan.
Ilawi came out again.
And
that's again
big focus.
And that's also
for sure.
also a big tanky engage comp with Thresh
Amumu is
and
not
Amumu.
a tank anymore. Amumu is no longer really the tank that he once was. So nowadays what you do, he gets tanky. He does get tanky. But the traditional solo queue build for him now is to go Conqueror as your rune as opposed to Aftershock, and it's to go straight into Leandries. And especially if you're feeling spicy in solo queue, you could go Sorcerer Shoes as well, and then you get that little bit of Magic Pen, and then you go tank. So he's only really tanky in the late game, once he gets 2 tank items behind him. But in that mid game, he's more of an engage tool that hopefully actually bursts people. He's not as tanky as one would imagine in the early and mid stages.
Is this the first Jinx we've seen?
No, this isn't the first Jinx. We've
I think
seen
Joki played Jinx before.
Yeah, we've seen. I can tell you the exact games he pulled it out. He pulled it out in Game 1 against Pakara Brala and Game 2 against Nescafe Shop. So in the game against Pakara Brala, it was a 5-3-1 effort. Obviously, still a loss, and 8-0-12 in the game against Nescafe.
And it is a all-female ban from the McMoodies. They are not liking these females down here. Zeri, Lux, I forgot her name, Lilia,
Seraphine, yeah. Yeah, so they kept on 4 out of 5 bans. And I think it's the same bans as last game, right?
Yes, I believe.
I think they only changed Zeri. I don't remember who they banned.
Game 1 wasn't a Zeri ban, but Game 2 was a Zeri ban.
Yeah. So they did their scouting. They went for the scouting. Oh, we see a Darius top lane. So the Darius was left open by 5DK. And if you guys remember, in the last 3-game series, there was a Darius top lane, and that Darius top lane carried that game against 5DK. So, is this gonna be the thing that changes everything? We see that Orianna pick.
I don't know.
So. The only change we see is that Gragas is out of the team of 5DK and going into the McMoody's Mandem. And let's see, that last pick, what is Code going to pull out?
Sure.
Is he gonna go for Akshan again? I don't
we go for the
think
Zed
so.
this time?
He hovered Zed before.
It is a Zed.
He's locking in the Zed, yeah.
It is a Zed. So it is Zed versus Orianna in mid lane, Darius versus Ilawi in top lane. We have Amumu Gragas in jungle, and then the Xayah Thresh against Nautilus Jinx in bot lane.
He still does, as I mentioned, he has the Ghost as opposed to the TP, so his ability to enter team fights, which is where Lord McMoody has shined most in this tournament, is no longer there for him. He's going to have to know how to make well-timed roams now, which, I mean, he's had TP the entire time, so we'll see if that actually does play out. But
there is a TP on the Zed, though.
There is a TP on the Zed, so he will be able to make plays, but Yeah, I don't know. I am very interested to see. Let's have a quick look at the runes here. We can see Sevan has the Conqueror, so he is going for the more AP damage focused version of Amumu. He'll definitely be going for that Fated Ashes, into the Leandries, into tank, probably, from there.
Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. And as well,
when you have the Alawi, for sure.
we see Scuba Gragas. Very nice. In the meantime, we saw Oriana in the last game. She went with the Armseeker's Guard first.
Yes.
I believe she will do the same now, as
Probably.
it's a Zed. I mean,
Yeah.
you basically
the
cancel
Fated-
out his ulti just by getting that Seeker's Arms Guard as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
But also, even more so than the last game, because of the damage profile of the enemy team, the Seeker's Arm Guard's armor is even more effective. We have a level 1 engage here going on from Dragole 13, lands the hook. Frex is going to get some damage off in response, but it's going to be a small trade here. And then just back to farming. I think
small trade, but in the favor of
in the favor of Magmudi's.
Of Magmudi's, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. It will be interesting to see Dragole 13. I think this is literally the first time he has picked an engaged support in the entire tournament. Flash burnt here by Puppets. Maybe a little bit on the aggressive side there. I don't think he needed to burn that, but rather safe than
Lord
sorry.
Magmudi going
God
for
damn.
the fight. Is he winning
That's
this?
a ghost.
Ooh, I expected
Think
a flash W on the Alawi. So he will get the kill, but apparently he wants to keep his flash. He wants to keep it. He did burn Ghost though. He did burn Ghost,
Yeah.
so
The ghost being down for Darius does mean that now it's going to be quite hard for him if the tides do turn in this lane for him to escape. He does still have his flash, which is going to be useful. But as we've seen in several other of these, here we go, flash W there,
flash is in, and then auto the minion. I think he misclicked because he autoed the minion.
Oh,
and
is this a kill?
He might be dead here.
It's first blood for Slimzy. That is not great.
That was not great.
It was a very, very volatile early lane there. But I think now we're probably going to be settling in for much more of what we just saw in that game too, where Alawi's probably going to be able to assert dominance now in the lane. No flash means that Blank might choose to path there. But in the entire tournament, I don't think I've seen Blank go top once.
We see Blank and Savon getting in here.
Ooh, that is a lot of damage onto the dragon.
Catching that hook.
It's going to be a kill.
That's a kill going to Brad.
Buff transfer for the Oriana. This is optimal for the Oriana here. Hopefully, if they're not, I mean, they are equal in level at the moment, but they're taking a little bit of damage. If they don't get behind on levels here against this Zed, this should allow them to kind of poke him out.
Ko is getting pushed out of that lane, and we see Amumu going to top as well. We know that Darius doesn't have flash. He doesn't have Ghost.
Oh, and here we go. We got the Amumu coming in. Bandaged off.
Oh, good sidestep.
Yeah, there we go.
Then
Gonna be a kill. Dive is a bold option, but it actually works out for them. Slimsy's gonna get that second kill here.
Yeah,
And we are seeing a rinse and repeat of game 2, it seems. Oh, Dragole 13 with a really nice roam up here. Probably going to get that buff transfer over onto his mid laner, but...
Not going for the hook. He does go for the hook
no.
now. And Ko with taking over those buffs.
Yeah.
So, good thing for Ko. Very good roam by Dragole. Gragas also showing up. I don't think he burned... No, he didn't. I thought he burned flash, but he didn't.
No, didn't, but Brad did. I think, again, probably another wasted flash there. Probably shouldn't have used it if he was gonna die. There was very little in the way of avoiding that, I think, other than avoiding the hook. But
oh my, Slimzy keeps hitting those soul grabs. Yeah, he's hurting. He's hurting him. 2-level lead as well on top lane.
As I mentioned, I thought as soon as that first kill came through, I was like, this is probably going to be where we settle in. It doesn't even matter. Oh, it does matter, though. We do get a little bit of the bleed going, and it is going to get him a return kill.
Unfortunately, not a shutdown, yeah. Unfortunately, not a shutdown, but... Oh, Dragole getting caught here, but not happening.
Oh, that was a bullshit hook! Ain't no way that landed.
counters the hook. This might be no.
Flash is gonna be bad.
Thresh flashes away just to keep himself safe. Throws
You can
out
see
the lantern
Blanket
for
sitting
Puppet
there,
as well.
hoping, sitting there praying he's gonna find something. He actually stops the base because he seems to, yeah, he's fishing.
He's waiting to move
Ooh.
up. Oh, missed hook.
Missed on
Just
the hook
missed
there.
it. Now he misses the hook. Oh, and we see Brad coming down as well.
Oh no.
Misses the ulti as well.
Brad is in no man's land here. It's going to be dangerous. Pair there.
He is, but he is dealing a lot of damage. Oh, double kill on Toki. Double kill on Toki. Is this going to be a triple kill? They're trying to give it. Yeah, they're giving it to Toki to make sure that that bot lane carry is secured.
They're translating it. They're going to go and take the dragon now as well, which is what they've done all series long. They've had complete dominance over these early drakes.
And in the meantime, you have Amumu countering that pretty well by taking the Void Grubs.
Yeah, Amumu is one of the fastest people at taking Void Grubs because of the fact that when they attack him, it reduces the cooldown on his E. So he just spams E. He's got his W on the whole time. He takes them in like literally 20 seconds. It's a joke. Early game, we're talking like level 4, level 5. He can just smoke them really effectively. Yeah, we think we're going to get a replay here on that bot play. We're going to see the hook that very much shouldn't have landed, but alas, yeah. Tip of the hitbox.
I think Puppets just stopped running, and that was very weird. At that point, we saw Orianna starting to move, so they really stayed there for a long time. Toki hitting that W, almost going down though to Brad. Look at that damage.
Yeah, his damage is definitely good. But now look how low on CS he is in comparison to the Zed, and this is on the replay, so it's gonna be worse when we come back to live because Zed is catching waves and he is not. And
we did have a quick 1 second,
pause.
5 second pause. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's why I lagged. No worries. Seems like we're quickly over it now, so that's probably for the best. And that was a really good wait, by the way. We didn't really talk about it. It sounded like I was saying that Blank was waiting and fishing for the fight, and obviously I don't know if he knew that Brad was coming, but the fact that he was there for that was allowed them to burst the Thresh super quickly and turn it into a 3v2, and then now he was in between Puppets and Brad, so now they can't fight as a unit anymore, and it allows them to just pick off Brad easily. And then the Puppets kill was maybe that was more of, I think, Puppets' fault than it was more that there was a good play by Brad. But alas, 3 kills is 3 kills, and it's in the place they want it. It's on Toki, who's on the hyper carry. We could get a quick look at his items. We could see what it's translated into. Okay, sweet. So he's got 2 of the 3 items he needs for his first core item here. And we have an ultimate popping out here. Not gonna take the lantern though, which is a choice.
Choosing to go for the ulti. We see Amumu pathing down as well. Double root as well. This might be the counter that they wanted. Toki
it's still gonna be
getting a kill
here. Nice.
At least he got 1 kill. So we have Toki on 4 kills right now. The ultimate just not. Yeah, I think at this point, Gragas.
Oh no!
And then we have Ko with the
big room
with the Q at the final tip of the range, hitting that Q and just deleting the Xayah.
Sure.
Nah, I think Blank really hoped to get that kill there. Unfortunately,
it is fine. I think he's still got 4 assists. He's living good. Big hook there by Moody onto Slimzy. It's gonna kind of lower him, but it's not gonna be quite enough.
He is getting those hooks under the turret. Let's see. Okay, we have an ulti. Instead of taking,
it was a misplay here to not just take that lantern. I think.
No, the lantern would have stopped
on the Jinx?
On the Jinx things. Wait, huh? I saw Jinx flash twice. What?
I didn't see that, but
she flashed away and then she flashed again. That was weird. Okay. Coach
Yeah,
is
visual
going in.
bug. Oh, okay, that was a really good flash. To be fair,
Yeah,
considering he was in the middle of an animation.
The Flash ultimate.
Yeah, the ultimate was maybe a bit much. I think it was to try and scare Ko away from him, which to be fair worked. But yeah, the flash was really clean, and
Ooh, good
we have Ko
damage.
moving up, potentially
Good
gonna go
damage.
on.
And as I said, look at the items. Seeker's Armor Guard.
Yeah,
it
straight
is
into
back.
the big run. It's got is I think it's a must against Zed, to be honest.
Look at
unless you
Slimzy.
get super hurt. Oh,
Blank going in.
here.
Might be an ultimate coming here. Yeah,
This
there
is-
it
yeah,
is.
This is the three
There
man
it is.
Right there. Mike Moody's
Uh,
gonna have to jump. Oh, Dragole 30. We got a 4-man goon squad. Oh god. Alright, Seven coming in trying to make the save here. Is he gonna make it work? He doesn't quite do it. Looks like Seven might die here as well. Is he gonna get a return kill? Gets one, kills Lord McMoody himself, potentially kills the Gragas, but unfortunately not. Gonna be a double kill for Blank here. And they are, even though they have a 2-kill lead, they are only 500 gold in the lead right now.
Yeah,
So it's
Puppet's taking some tower damage here.
Oh, this might be. Yeah, I think he's definitely gonna die. Oh no,
Yeah,
okay, he
nope.
had the ult. He had the
Ulti-
ult. It was fine.
The ulti comes out.
Yeah, the
That's
ultimate
gonna
keeps
be
him
enough.
safe.
In the meantime, 5DK back on those Void Grubs, as we've seen multiple times. They go for only 4 Void Grubs and leave.
I
Can
think
see-
that no, that's a valid play, to be honest. Well, no, they have 3, not 4. Oh wait, sorry, this is a replay. This is a replay. Ignore
Yeah.
me.
So that's the
Yeah, this is the 4-man goon squad onto Slimzy, who lives for way longer than you would anticipate. But to be fair, the
Hey.
ultimate does do work.
it is Ilawi and
And then,
I
yeah,
didn't
here-
expect.
here comes
Look at the
Zed.
damage she does on Zed and Gragas and Nautilus as well. Like, look at that damage.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Amumu was getting close to getting a kill there on Blank as well. So it could have gone either way. In the meantime, the McMoody's Mandem take the Drake. So the whole objective wise thinking of both teams remains the same.
Yeah, and I think again, realistically, because Alawi is someone who can take turrets like a machine, right?
Yeah.
So the 6 grubs will be a godsend for them. We have a dive being set up here, though. Blank potentially
Yep.
going to come in. Nice knock up there from the ultimate of the Nautilus. Going to be a free
Blank
kill.
with the kill. Blank with the
it's
kill,
cool.
and there we have
Not gonna
Toki with
take.
another kill, and probably a turret as well. I don't believe. Oh, maybe Amumu can do something here. Oh, getting the
Dude, man.
ultimate off. Wait, Toki might be dead
Yeah,
here.
he's dead. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. He did have flash, but it would have been probably quite greedy to burn it. We could see Zed also moved up, but obviously because the play kind of went sour before he could actually join the fray, it didn't really mean anything. But it does mean that Brad is going to get to catch some CS unharassed for a bit as he quickly returns to lane. He's still got the TP up though as well, so we'll see whether or not he can do anything with it in the next few minutes, because it does now allow him to TP onto minions after I believe it's 13 minutes. So, we get a quick replay here of the team fight, the dive around the bot turret. Yeah, I didn't mention it initially when we were watching it, but the juggling of the turret aggro is really good here. You can see how Dragolo 13 gets out just with like the skin of his teeth, essentially. And yeah, I assume they just weren't tracking where Savan was, and so Ergo thought, oh, we're safe to get this. And then as soon as he's in there, he's got his Leandries, he's set for life there in terms of how much damage he needs to do. If they continue to fight him, I'm confident he could have killed probably both of them. Obviously, if you include the Zed, then probably not. Oh, we have a TP here. Where did it go to? Is it?
I was just to mid lane.
Oh, okay.
TP going to mid lane after dealing a little bit of damage to Ilawi. Not too much. Ilawi is
I don't
pretty
think
tanky.
yeah, that's not quite what you would want from from the TP for the Zed. I think, right? He could have probably just walked it there, but it is what it is. He catches his wave. He keeps his CS lead. He's got a 20 CS lead at the moment, so he's sitting pretty.
What
We have the
happens
fight
here?
This is, I believe, where the Zed is going to roam up, right?
I do feel like our Zed Sorry, our Darius, Mr. Lord MacMoody himself, is staying alive a little bit better.
Oh, in
He's
comparison
not-
to the Orn, yeah, he has not just fallen over and died like how he did in the lane.
and to be honest,
4
like
and 2 at the moment is not
the
a
beginning-
bad score.
in the beginning of the game, he was having some trouble,
Yeah.
not really respecting the damage from Ilawi.
Yes.
But right now he knows I can't fight her straight up. I'm having difficulty. Oh, going. Yeah, it's just a quick trade. That's it. Like
Yeah.
he's not gaining too much out of it.
No, unfortunately, because of the amount Alawi heals, even though he has the bleed, it's still not gonna do too much. And we can see
Do you see
Gragas
Blank?
coming in here, but Sevan is also here, ready to help if need be. 2v1, but he's
Oh my
easy.
goodness! Well played by 5DK.
That's
Well
going to be
tracked
first
as
turret
well.
for them as well. Yeah, for sure. You can see that 4-1 and 4 on Sevan's Amumu at the moment. There was a kill on the bot side as well as the turret going down, but it was a little bit slower than the top side turret going down. So we can see 6-2 and 2 on this Jinx right now. We're going to get a quick replay, see how this actually played out, because we can see that the dive has, or the gank has occurred. Oh, there's like a ringing. But yeah, I think I don't know. That was a difficult one. I think we do have Triforce now on the Darius, which is is finally he's online, but it might be a little too late.
Hey, it's never too late. I mean, last time. Oh, good pick on
bit
Ko.
low-landed.
Gets out and almost gets the kill on Thresh. Orianna ulti missing again.
Yeah,
Brad
he's,
is having trouble with finding the
ultimate
ultimates this game.
We'll see
we'll
how
see.
it kind of progresses. I think that maybe it's the stress of the 3-game series. Knowing the entirety of that tournament run rests on this game. I mean, it's starting to get to him, but hopefully he could pull out some of the the game changing ults that he had in game 2. But we have a quick Herald burn here in the mid lane. It's not actually enough though to secure that first turret. And third Drake on the line here for MacMoody's Mandem. We have everybody and their mother down here for this fight. Lowy's going to get some free damage here onto the Nautilus.
Drago
They are, yeah,
is
look
going
at that,
down.
leaving
They
it.
can't,
Yeah,
they
they're
can't
gonna leave
get
it.
that dragon. Yeah.
No, it's a respectable decision by MacMoody's Mandem. I think if they stayed in that fight any longer, we saw what happened in game 2 when they committed to fights they couldn't actually win. When they try to write checks that their ass can't cash, they lose. So they're adapting here. They're saying, okay, let's just succeed this. We don't need this. We don't need this third Drake. We are still very close to Soul Point. As long as we get the next one, then we're good, right? And also, again, Chemtech Drake. I think traditionally not super OP.
Huge
but, like,
ulti in the meantime. Two
God damn.
huge ultis in the meantime. Gragas getting caught out. Ulting the Ilawi onto Jinx.
Oh, Ko's in the middle.
Oh,
He's going to be able to get out.
and he's not able to get that kill. Just
He's the only one left alive. 2-0 and 2 right now.
yeah. It's looking pretty bad. Again, those team fights are going in favor of 5DK.
Yeah,
We
I
see-
mean, like I mentioned, they kind of if they take a fight and they can't actually win it, it's
Look at that.
Doesn't go very
Three-man ulti. We see the Orianna. Double ulti as well.
the
One kill
layer
going
of,
to Savan, one kill going to Brad, and then we see Ilawi getting ulted into Jinx. But Jinx, for some reason, being 6-2, not dealing enough damage, and then Puppets getting the kill, getting out with how much HP is that? That's not gonna be a lot.
for sure. Yeah, no, get the casket there blowing Alawi into the range of their AD carry is probably not great, but at least they did get the shut down here onto the Amumu, so that's going to be an extra 500, 600 gold, something along those lines into the pocket of Gragas. who is currently sitting on a Lich Bane and a needlessly large rod. So he's
yeah,
you
he's
know,
going
he's
for
making his
Shadow
way.
Flame. He's going for Shadow
Yeah.
Flame. That's the build path you go for. Might be
Oh,
interesting what happens here. Yeah, just ulting. I think just to make sure that he doesn't get killed here. Ooh, he goes for it and then takes the turret down after. So he's really keeping Darius away from him just to make sure he doesn't get hit. Oh, tentacle slap.
Yeah, it's gotta feel good for Slimzy after seeing the return of the lag game where the Darius was able to get the better of him, to now get to play against it with the Alawi and actually kind of not end up feeling like it's a constant battle of chasing a guy into top lane in the mid to late game and just kind of trying to you want a team fight, and he's being able to team fight in this game. And he's definitely getting the better of the Darius here, with what is that, just shy of a 60 CS lead. Yeah, 55 CS roughly.
55, yeah.
We got 40 CS lead in the jungle, and Mumu's been farming up a storm at the moment. 160
Mid lane,
CS.
mid lane seems to be the same as the previous game. We see
Yeah,
a lead
roughly 20 to
on Go,
30.
but I just believe that he. Oh, we saw Kaisa flash.
There isn't a Kaisa in this game, dude.
Kaisa, Zaya. Sorry, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, Zaya just flashed in the mid lane when no one was there. Look at Ko. Ko is 2-0.
He's not even high.
He might be at that ultimate cooldown.
This is what I was talking about, though. Look at it. Like, look at his build. He's got ice. He rushed Iceborne, and he's got the plated steel caps. His team's currently taking Baron, while the rest of McMoody's Mandem are wasting their time trying to kill someone that they can't physically kill unless Gragas is there. Gragas is the only person that deals damage to him at this point. Oh, that was so close to a steal.
Very close rocket.
Damn.
That was a very close rocket. But as I was saying, we see Ko. He has 190 farm. He is up 2-0, but he's just not dealing enough damage to the Alawi. He's
you can
trying,
even see he built the Black Cleaver because the cleaver will help him cut. through the armor,
my
right?
god! I mean, it was still at 500, so
Yeah.
after the rocket, but it was close. It was really close. Do you think he timed that, or was it luck?
I think it was luck. They didn't actually have vision on it from what we could see. The Fog of War showed that they could see that things were happening in the pit, but they couldn't actually see the health bar from what I saw. So I'm assuming it was just a random one that was thrown in, but still close nonetheless. And we have a hook here from Dragole 13, but it looks like he's actually caught with them. He's going to have to burn his flash. He gets hooked. He's going to be caught here. Is that going to be a kill? It's going to be a kill. Slimzy takes one. He's on 6, 2, and 4. Zed is in the middle of everybody, but he gets exhausted here. He's in no man's land. His team are nowhere to be seen. He ends up kind of fancy, he happy feets his way out, though. He's not too bad. We have a flash ult here.
Oh, we have Darius going online. Darius is going online. Ulting, not getting the kill just yet, is getting the kill now. Zed dying to the Orianna. Is Toki gonna be able? I don't think he is. I think he will get out, though. So
yeah, he's not gonna die. In fact, actually, he may be able to just continue pushing bot if he feels safe. He knows these guys are going to be going for that Drake.
Oh. That is a 3 for 3.
But in my opinion, the 3 for 3 is better here for 5DK, no? Hey, they get to take the second Drake. I mean, Toki's trying to contest it here, but he can't do anything. Like, the Mumu is literally healing off of killing this thing. Dragole 13 has showed up, but he's not going to be able to do much here. And yeah, I think honestly, if you're 5DK right now, you're golden. You have a 5k gold lead. You've you've stopped the Baron, the dragon rushing from McMoody's Mandem. You've got the 6 grubs as well. So if you choose to send someone like Alawi on his own just to split push, he can definitely take turrets. Even if you do like a 1-3-1 situation,
we see the fight again. So we see Dragole going in.
Yeah.
Flashing away over the wall, getting hooked by the Amumu. That fight went on so long that Nautilus actually came back. We see the ultimate of Zed dealing next to no damage, and Brad went golden. for no reason. Good ultimate by Blank, but just not enough damage. Then we see Darius. Darius, I think, getting at least 1 kill.
Yeah, he got 1 kill in the
Yeah.
fight, and then he tried to do a chain. He tried to kill Slimzy, but ended up not having quite enough damage.
Yeah.
On the second ultimate, he ended up taking him from about 30% health to about 10, and he was fine. And we can see he's built Grievous wins here as well, so he seems to be focused hyper focused on trying to 1v1 the Alawi right now, which
Zed
maybe
might
is a
be
bit
caught out
misguided.
here. Zed might
think
be caught out here. He
he's
is fine. He is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, and he goes back.
That's how fine
he's being
he is.
ballsy. He's being ballsy.
Yeah, I mean he has to be right now, man. Like his team is not; they are not in the lead right now. And if you lose, you're out of the tournament, right? That is missing out on the podium finish here. You will not be in the top 3 if you lose this game. So, and currently they are not in the greatest of positions. I mean, we can at least say that Jinx is fed. She's got the Kraken Slayer. She just finished that Lord's Dominic Regards, so she's on 3 items. She's in a good place, but all of these team fights haven't really gone their way. Especially the longer they go, the more likely they seem to be in 5DK's favor. Sevan has a lot of damage over time with the crying, and Alawi has a lot of damage over time with the tentacles. So, and especially with all their high impact ultimates, like the Brad's ultimate, and isn't it called Curse of the Sad Mummy? I think Amumu's ultimate and Alawi's ultimate. Like, there's so much here that is making team fights very 5DK favored. That at this deficit right now, I think they need to try and find a pick. They need to hopefully find someone not named Slimzy on a side lane and just catch them, or catch them when they're like moving between lanes or when they're moving towards an objective. You just get Zed on them. Hopefully Zed can kill. I think with his current build at the moment, he is designed more about trying to deal more damage to those tankier members. As I mentioned before in pre-game where we're in the champion select, Amumu doesn't get tanky until 3 items. But what does he have now? He has 3 items. He is now a tank. And they are both armor items, which means that he is basically unkillable to Darius and basically unkillable to Jinx unless they have an incredibly long fight. This is what the LDR is on Jinx for, to hopefully cut through these 2 tanks. But he's going to need a lot of time. And I don't know if his team can buy in that time. Gragas is good as a disengage tool. So, if they can get to that point where... he can keep them safe and they can use the Nautilus hopefully with the ultimate, but I don't know, man. Nautilus is not working out as I think McMoody's Mandem intended. The item he just built, Warmogs, did get nerfed this patch, so he's not quite as he's still beefy, but he's not quite as fast as he used to be because they halved the movement speed on it. So we have an ultimate here out of Dragole 13 onto Slimzy. But this is going to be a 3-man ultimate. Is he going to live? We spent all 5 members here to try and deal with Slimzy.
He's still alive, but
God,
eventually
damn.
he dies to the Darius. In the meantime, we see 5DK on that Baron. Baron is over halfway done. Darius getting caught out by the Orianna ultimate. And almost with the barrel. Oh, Toki getting hooked there. Doesn't have flash, I believe. Oh, he did have flash.
Oh, we got TP coming out of the Zed. Zed's going to try and make a difference here. What is he going to be able to achieve? Brad's going to kill Dragole. That's kind of no surprise. He's on half health. He wasn't able to do anything. God,
look at that.
This is rough. This is a rough place if you're Mike Moody's Mandem right now. I think they need to reset. They need to, adjust where they want to go here. They need to work out a game plan and they need to stick to it fast. Because right now, like, this was a proactive play on them and it cost them a Baron and several kills. They end up leaving without a kill lead here. They do kill Slimzy, but they lose a Baron and then they try to contest said Baron and they lose more lives. And they did have Ko pushing that bot tier 3, but he abandons that plan to come and try and help topside and then ends up losing half his health and getting no kills. So,
Lord McMoody just getting caught out by that ultimate as well. That barrel was really close. I think the smite just came in, and that hook.
yeah,
that hook was
Grex has
great.
been on one with the hooks, man.
Yeah.
Last game as well. He's just been on it.
Yeah, Dragole missing his hook as well in that fight. And then Blank getting caught out by the Thresh and the Mumu again. As you can see, the game plan of 5DK here is we play with the 4 of us together. Illaoi is so beefy, so tanky, that they have so much trouble trying to get those kills off. As you can see, we see a TP of Illaoi. Instead of pushing with the team, they prefer you go see... Oh, Toki getting caught out, flashes away, Dragoli
Even
falling down.
Look how long it takes to kill him. He's just tanking it. He took like 7 shots, plus Jinx ult, plus other damage, and he was just fine.
I think this might be game.
It might be, yeah. This Baron is enough, I think. If in there, okay, never mind. Puppets doesn't want to commit, so they're gonna change their mind.
They choose not to, and they go for Thresh tanking the turret, so his team doesn't have to. Zed trying his best to clear out that wave and trying to deal some damage, but he just can't. He does ult someone. I don't know who he ulted exactly, because I can't really see it.
Okay, they do get a shutdown here from that casket.
Alright,
that is something. How much gold was that he just picked up? It was an extra 300, right? So 600 gold in the back pocket of the only AP on their team right now. But I don't know, man. I feel like this I don't want to call it cut and dry. I think that any good team fight here by either team could actually just outright win the game right now. But McMoody's Mandem are definitely severely on the back foot right now. They are just shy of 10k gold down. All of their carries, I don't know, they just don't have the damage right now, and it's just, it's been rough. I think if they can get a good fight somewhere in the jungle, maybe where everybody's preoccupied and Toki can sit back in a safe place and just shoot rockets, then maybe they make the fight. Maybe they win it. But that's not what's been happening here. Instead, we get these fights where Dragole 13 gets caught out. He luckily didn't die there because 5DK didn't want to commit more members. But honestly, man, Frex has been putting in a clinic here with the fresh hooks.
Can we maybe say 5DK? The comeback kings,
maybe. Well, they're doing like the C9 special where they just reverse sweep their way to the finals. Maybe.
I believe so, because they went 0-2 against Pakara Brawley, I think.
Yeah.
Or against who was it?
Yeah, it was Pakara Brawley.
Yeah.
So...
And then in their next game they went 2-1, coming back from a 0-1. And now they came back from 0-1 as well, and in my opinion, they're at this point they're winning this game. Anything can happen, of course, but let's see, because they're playing kind of slow now.
I think they kind of have to, right? They're gonna try farm up, see what they can get on this Jinx, because again, I think. From the get-go, the plan was always the Jinx is going to hard carry. That's why they changed up the plan. Instead of having him be on someone in the early game who can actually...
Ko getting caught out. Ko is dead.
Yeah. I think that might just be game.
This might be game. Toki is in the base as well. Dragoli getting caught out by another Thresh hook. So many Thresh hooks are just hitting. He's not missing any Thresh hooks.
He just don't miss.
He don't miss. Do we see an engage on the Gragas, or... I mean, the Baron is gone, so...
they cleared the...
Toki getting caught out by the ultimate.
Okay, there we go.
Everyone
Nice
away. Just making sure. I don't think they wanted to commit, but...
No, I agree. But if they killed the Jinx there, it was just game.
Yeah.
If Jinx went down, it was over, because Jinx and Zed are the people keeping them alive right now. And Zed was already dead. So if Jinx died, it was a wrap. But luckily, a really nice casket from About Blank was able to
how
keep
long do we have again till Baron?
Oh no!
Dragon's getting caught out.
It
seems very familiar. That's a minion hook. Thresh taking some damage here. Getting ulted by Zed. Zed not dealing enough damage.
He's still alive though.
Missing. Oh my god, that red buff is...
Oh, look at that fight, man. God.
Oh my goodness, that... Wait, is this a turnaround?
He's still going. He's still winning. It's crazy.
Oh my,
It's a
Savant
turnaround.
just wrecking them.
But if Jinx doesn't get hit with a bandage toss here, she might be able to actually turn this around. If she can kite, no, she can't kite. It's over. It's over. It's over.
It's done. It's done. Do we have some TPs up? Yes, we do, and we see Illaoi just TPing back from base to the Nexus turret, ignoring Zed. Zed trying his best to deal damage. Graga's back in the game as well. Might be able to deal some damage, but the rest of 5DK has turned up. An ulti misses everyone, but does it matter? No, it doesn't. Illaoi is just ending the game. This is gonna be GG. The Macmoodies Mendem are out of the tournament. Who would have expected this?